Radyo.
Ang bahaging ito ay atid sa inyo ng Doc Herbal Coffee 9-in-1, ang dating herbal coffee, pinabisa, pinalakas, pinasarap.
This time check is brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
dahil ang unique toothpaste may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa. Unique.
Max Alaga, Max Protectado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Manipot, iti number 1, Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Ang galing-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste ko! Pritong ulam na masebo, plato o kaldero. Tanggaling for everyday.
Kasta no Smart iti Dishwashing Paste. At double tanggalin formula. Tanggal galing iti sebo ken bakterya.
Pahit para walang bahid, linis fantastic sa metal at plastic. Number 1 ko to! Tanggaling-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste!
Heavy duty linis kada pulagi. Smart Dishwashing Paste. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Ako si Celeste Sanchano, 29 years old at taga Bangged, Abra. Sa kasalukuyay isa akong medical staff. Bilang isang patient caregiver, madalas akong puyat, pagod at stress sa trabaho. Bilang resulta nito, halos mapabayaan ko na ang aking sarili, nalilipasan ng gutom at nawawala na ng oras sa aking asawa. Laking pasalamat ko sa nagrekomenda ng paggamit ng mga iCare products. Kalakip ang kanilang iCare Supreme Coffee, iCare Capsule at lalo't higit ang kanilang Enjoy Capsule. Sa tuloy-tuloy na paggamit ko ng mga produkto ni iCure, nakita ko ang magandang epekto nito sa aking pangangatawan. Mas nagkaroon ako ng lakas, hindi lang sa trabaho kundi pati na rin sa aking asawa. Kaya't salamat iCure sa kumpletos ricados at epektibong produkto na hatid ninyo.
Pride Bar Blue, hindi lang puti, kisla puti. Pag nilaban sa Pride Bar Blue, ang puting damit ay magiging
Mas puti ito, mas puti ito, mas puti ito.
sa Pride Bar Blue. Pwedeng hindi na ako magtina, anyel o bleach dahil ang Pride Bar Blue ay may power whitener na nanunuot sa bawat hibla. Kaya ang damit ay kisla puti at panayan pa sa kamay.
Mas puti ito, mas puti ito, mas puti ito.
Pride Bar Blue with power whitener. Hindi lang puti, kisla puti. Pride Bar Blue. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Inihahandog ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen.
Hinahanap niyo raw ako.
Coco Martin bilang Batang San Miguel.
Ikasan niyo na!
Yan! Sa pool!
San Miguel Pale Pilsen! Ganito tayo mga batang San Miguel. Pag nagkita-kita, may San Miguel Pale Pilsen.
Moko, may nakalimutan ka yata. Pambukas ng bote.
Sarap po kasama.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen, sarap laging kasama.
Drink responsibly.
Magkaalaman na kung sino ang batang San Miguel. Bili na ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen sa suking tindahan.
Drink responsibly.
High blood pressure na solusyonan dahil sa pagpatak ng Doc Alternativo Fulvic Minerals sa inuming tubig.
So sa synthetic drugs, 4 yung minimaintain ko sa loob ng mahigit 20 years. Kaya nung nabalitaan ko itong Doc Alternativo, so sa ngayon, umiinom na ako nitong Fulvic Mineral na wala na ang synthetic drugs. Kaya maganda talaga itong Fulvic Mineral para sa high blood pressure. Ako po si Ed Panganiban, nakatira sa Santiago, Botolan.
Pruweba sa kaepektibo ng Fulvic Minerals ng Doc Alternativo. Ang Fulvic Minerals exclusive na mabibili sa Doc Alternativo branch.
Sa Lawag City, matatagpuan sa General Segundo Avenue, Barangay 13, Bacara Road, National Road, in front Macdo, Bacara Road.
Para sa door-to-door delivery order, mag-message lang sa 0946-967-3211.
Champion Blue Bar, mas pinabango, mas pinabango, mas pinabango.
Ang baretang nagpapaputi, mas pinabango pa kesa dati. Abot kaya pa rin.
Champion Blue Bar, mas pinabango.
Sa diwa ng Pasko, ibinabalik muli ng MX3 ang M-Extraordinary Christmas Tree Promo. Bukas ito sa lahat ng MX3 distribution outlets gaya ng mga pharmacy, supermarket at trade partners na rehistrado sa Pilipinas. Alalahanin natin na ang tunay na diwa ng Pasko ay ang kapanganakan ng ating Panginoon at tagapagligtas na si Jesus. Ilabas ang inyong pagkamalikhain mula sa mga trade box ng MX3 bilang pangunahing material sa pagdidisenyo ng inyong M-Extraordinary Christmas Tree. Lumahok, makisaya at makibahagi. Promo runs from August 1 to December 21, 2023 per DOH FDA CFRR permit number 1150 series of 2023.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Kung nasaan ang aksyon, naroon ang balita. Ito ang aksyon, 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 radyo, aksyon, radyo.
Pero kaganyan, padaan ng special presentation ti programa tiyo, sika kentilenteg, masang iliti po iti dating malem, ti may isang abogado, nagpapay iti Development Bank of the Philippines, may isang CPA lawyer, in the person of Attorney El Reneo Kid Castro, iti Iling Marcos sa Ilocos Norte. Alas 2:16.
Sika Kentilinteg. Saan a biktima ti panagbalin nga ignorante itilinteg? Amwen ti kalintegan ditoy. DCJC Action Radio iti Sika Kentilinteg. Kaputa awan may laksid iti kawanam mo. Sika Kentilinteg. Iti kada Domingo alas 2 aging kay alas 3 ti malem. May sanga oras apan nakailawlawag ng itilinteg ken kalintegan babaen kariti legal experts. Sika Kentilinteg.
Told you life was gonna be this way. No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Maraming salamat, Engineer. Sa nga puli at 7 na minutos, pinapalabas, oras tayong alas 2. Intayon tapugan, dati programa ti Apo Sika Kentilinteg, featuring Attorney El Reneo Kid Castro, may sa Professor ti College of Criminal Justice Education, Account Officer of the Development Bank of the Philippines, Director for Region 1, the Philippine Association for Intellectual Disabilities Incorporated. May isang non-profit organization and member the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Council. Iti probinsya tayo nga Ilocos Norte. Balaksit pa iti rito ay may sa paiso ng private practitioner, notary public, Amasarakam ti Law Office na po di Barangay Lydia Marcos sa Ilocos Norte. Ti issue nga intay mapagsasaritam na po iti malem na ket ti panakilawlawag no anya ti makunkuna nga human rights. The human rights and its characteristics. The characteristics of human rights and anya da po iti klase iti human rights according to aspect of life and according to source. Napaka-interesting, importante nga maamam tayo apo nga kakailan, damdamyag iti intero nga lubong, may lalawag babemte may sa bungado. Anya da po iti goals when panggap na iti human rights. Ken anya da iti elemento nga may bilang nga human rights ken siyasin na po iti agkasapulan na nga maabdalan na may panggap iti human rights. Dito apo iti importante nga may idanom kada tayo bilang citizens of the Republic of the Philippines nga naisaguday ti pamungunan linteg iti pagilyam tayo. Awan sa bali po nga makailawlawag ken mangilawlawag karito itapta nga issue. May tampok ti sa bali pa parang de programa tiyo si Kentilinteg ni Attorney El Reneo Kid R. Castro iti Ilya Marcos bilang maysang private practitioner ken papaay iti Development Bank of the Philippines. Makinumam ti apo iti detoy nga malem tap ni kasta po ket mamuante ito nga aspeto may panggep iti makon ko nga human rights. Alas 2:20 tawagan tayo iso na po ni Attorney Kid Castro tap ni kasta ket mailalawag detoy kadatoy apo nga puntos. Iti detoy nga malem iti sabali pa nga parang ti programa tiyo. Siyak na Action Orlando se sumangbay iti emtero nga lubong via Facebook and via live streaming dito ay DCJC Action Radio Lawag. Itinagan pa ni Engineer J.R. Sidera Manipulative Technical Control. At na kami po ti agdarangay nga sumangbay kariti pagtingan nyo. Tap ni kasta po ket ayon tayo ipadanom ti sabalipay aramen detoy programa tiyo. Okay, dana po tilin niya tiyo ni Attorney Kid Castro. Attorney, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Attorney.
Yes, hello. Good afternoon, Sir Rolando.
Okay, sir. Dati nailatag tayo nga mapagsasalitan is about human rights and other component of it. Initially, dito po ket may panggapiti human rights. Apo napaka-interesting for me because I cover to iti isang kunyang palalawigan naka-focus tayo kadati committee ni former board member Victor Aguilar, the chairman ti committee on human rights iti isang kunyang palalawigan na nagado nagiti mapanagpatpatulong ken kuana. And at this point in time, I suppose very interesting dito yung mapagsasaritan iti dito malem na with Attorney Castro. Abogado, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sakbay ti amin. Mabalinti kong mablaw, sir.
Yes, please, abogado.
Yes, sir. Kablawak ni mother ko. Nga dingdingin, kareti nga gundaway. Ni Mrs. Gregoria Castro. Ken kastamis tente, kabsat ko nga kaming ti PNP Solsona ni Tarsila. So, ken nagitinayat, ken nalaing din ti Northwestern University College of Criminal Justice Education ng ipapanguluan niya po Dr. Jonah Badwa kasama dagiti kakadwa na sir ken kasama din dagiti estudyante iti criminology fourth year sections DNE ken kasama din dagiti third year students ko nga sections E, F, and G. Ken dagiti office mates ko met nga tidadaan damit nga nag-open ti FB datat nolan dumay dakmet dinggen di pa nagsarita kan ikaday nga programa yu sir kas kini Noel Lovejoy ken Lloyd ken shout out kay kadigiti OJT Smin Justin kay Belen JL Jessa Zeta and Nicole ken kasama ten ni ampo president ti IBP Locos Norte ni ampo Ria Cruz nga isot ng ti Gundaway kanyak nga may sarita iti tangwanan kadagiti nayat nga dumdumngeg kadaytoy nga programa yu sir. And shout out kadaytoy may isang agdingdingig ni Miss Ena Outreach iti DepEd sir.
Wow, thank you, Attorney. Ket very exciting dito'y presentation ti programa tiyo. Tadugan ti mangpadpadaan as you mentioned para iti special presentation ti about human rights. Kung natin nga ay tinasapsapa kam daway nga cover tayo iti sanggo niyang palalawigan ket naka-focus tayo kaditi Committee on Human Rights nga idadalwan idin ni dating bukal Victor Aguilar ti kaadto dagiti concern dagiti kakailyam ti may panggep iti makon nga human rights. So umuna ti amin kablaw mi met kerod bigitoy dinakamat mo iti datoy nga malem na apan ang padpadaamda kaditoy nga programa ti aglalo ken ni Attorney Ria V. Cruz kabarangay mi iti barangay 25 iti siyudad ti Lawag agyamyaman ti akan kanayon ken kuana gapo tari gitoy request tayo for the members of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines nga matulungan da kaming mangidanon kanito yung programa iti kada malem. Attorney, by the way, may panggap dati human rights anya daligiti kuna anya ti makon ko nga human rights as stated in our constitution, please.
Actually, Sir Rolando, sakbay ko nga sungbatan deta nga question, Ma'am Liligid, thank you for watching. Oray nakabiyahe ka kat kidadaan ka nga nag-open day Facebook mo tapno din kasi I am also proud product of MSU and Northwestern University, sir. So, nung umin ko na tayo, sir, ayan, no, human rights is actually not a new concept to us. Ngayon tingamin pakayarigan na nung aming intayalain iti definition na ti Philippine Constitution. So awan tinakailanad nga ti diretsa nga panaka i-explicar na iti Constitution tayo. Ngem pabaen iti Philippine Commission on Human Rights nang yet nagday ti kabukbukudan da nga definition. Ngem from the mismo nga word alone nga human rights. So no kuna tayo human, sino kanti human? So kay yariganan sino man nga tao, lalaki man, babae man, ubing. Deta ti human. So no rights kuna tayo mat iso deta makon ko nga entitlement to have to obtain something or act in a certain way. So ti rights tayo iso deta ti karapatan ko natin kung ti kalintagan tayo. Nga aramidan dagiti banag nga kayat tayo. Ngem adda ti karapatan tayo nga aramidan dagiti banag nga kayat tayo. Ngem it should be done in a certain way. Kung ano di definition. No ana ti certain way, et na lang sa when nga in accordance with the law. So adda dagiti karapatan, adda dagiti kalintagan tayo nga mabalin tayo nga aramidan. O nyaman dagiti kayat tayo. Ngayon dapat dito yung aramidin tayo kasi masapol nga mayan nato itilinteg. So in short, no human rights ko nam, dahil ti aramid, ti either babae ka man, lalaki ka man, ubing, nataingan, okay, regardless of your status in life, all of us have that kind of entitlement to do whatever we want. But in so doing, we always have to be reminded that it should always be in accordance with law. Okay, so yan lang ti kasimpian nga pang lawlawag no anati kayat nasa when the human rights. But of course, ti kunak na ron kanya yung sir itay adda ti kabukbukudan na nga definition iti United Nations, adamit kabukbukudan na nga definition babay ti Philippine Commission on Human Rights. But then again, bijay lang ti alaim lang ti kasimplian nga panakailawlawag tapno ti amin nga dingdingig tayo ket nalaka na lang nga awaten kasi laing ti panaka explicar nati anya ti kaya sa when the human right. It's just your entitlement. Entitlement. So once you cannot be considered human if you do not have human rights. Nawan kanya iti human rights kasi ti tao, okay, hindi na yan it coexist ti kadan ti human rights kanyanan. Okay, so that's the anangam ti kunako na dadagiti kasakumati United Nations kunana human rights are generally defined as those rights which are inherent in our nature and without which we cannot live as human beings. So, no awan ti human rights nga dating ka, kas may isa nga tao, ang kakano makuna nga tao. Okay, so, babayin mi ti Philippine Commission on Human Rights, iti version damat. Kaya ti Commission on Human Rights. Kunada, human rights are supreme, inherent, and inalienable rights to life, dignity, and self-development. It is actually the essence of these rights that makes man human. So, pagganit gatda, no kasano, ti ka-importante, ti addaan ti human rights, ti kada tao. Okay, tapno may bilang dakas may isa nga tao. Kasi in the absence of that right, you are not human after all. Kasi kayarigan na kumasi ka. At may isa kang iyarig mo, tabagin, kas may isa nga tao. At timot aming aramid mo, kay diktar ti sa bali. So, kaslakamot lang, hanga tao nata timot gayam aramid mo ket may agapulaeng iti diktar iti sabali ken ka. Okay, so the human rights kunana, it is your entitlement, okay, to act in certain way. Di laing ti kasimplihan nga panakailawlawag no what is human rights all about.
And it's quite very interesting po, abogado, iti palang i-expound tayo no anya iti makon ko nga human rights and no anya dali iti importansya iti panakaipay ka nato iti human rights because as a human being it is inherent on us nga ada iti kalintegan since birth nga rumbeng dito kat maipaay ka nato akas kalintegan niya aramiden in your own volition as guaranteed by our Constitution. But of course, dito nga kalintigan that we are now exercising is not absolute because in the Philippines, we are a government of laws and not a government of men. Kasi hindi pa nangilaluwag tayo manimtatay nga masapol nga maiiyan nato pa iti paglintigan tayo. Ngayon, what is what is more important kung tayo mangkit di kat no kasano tayo nga exercise yan dito nga kalintigan tayo as human beings tap na likas ta kept will be productive and contributing in a progressive manner dito nga paglintigan so that will become an instrument of progress and development within the community. Abogado.
Agpaiso data sir tita nga kasi we should always be reminded nga iti amin nga ramiden tayo it should always be in accordance with law. Okay, so the law it regulates our acts, okay, in the community with the ultimate goal of having a peace and progressive community.
And so kanito na nga paningisaksakan tayo as part of our advocacy for our constituents or fellow men to also exercise their human rights and kasano nga wagas iti makita tayo nga kapipintasan na iti panangaramid tayo na iti kalimtegan tayo abogado to participate in government or in any vocation for that matter nga mayalubog kadito'y panangi paay ti konstitusyon tayo as human being that guarantees our basic rights.
Yes sir. Sakbay iti amin kahit kuman ikan iti brief nga history no apeng amin nga in our Philippine Constitution ket ina-emphasize launay iti panangi the Philippine Constitution ket impayan natin anay nga importansya iti human rights kasi as we all know the 1987 Constitution before that we came up we really experienced the martial law regime. So according to the framers of the 1987 Constitution ti panagkita daket naikantin na dakkel nga ti power iti gobyerno tapno iti panangipataray iti panakaipataray iti gobyerno ket naited iti power iti dagiti nangidaulo. So gapo kadeta ket panagrik na dagiti framers ti 1987 Constitution ket naawan dagiti power iti citizens of the country. So nga they came up with this Bill of Rights nga nakailanagan dagiti kalintagan dagiti umili okay as against possible abuses of the government or the state. So di jay tinamuanayan na no apay nga nagkaroon ti Bill of Rights which is already embodied in our Philippine Constitution. Actually, when you talk about human rights, there are a lot of sources. Halang made ka po iti constitutional, it's a constitutional right which is part of our Bill of Rights. Actually, dapat other sources na which include our natural laws and also our statutory laws. Siguro ti question dagiti dingdingin ano nga dagiti bagbaga ni abogado nga may pagdepiti natural rights, constitutional rights and statutory rights. So when you talk about kasi I mean no the Duma no kuma dadeti kuma panakapikar mo ya kas may isang private citizen na tinit kas lang kuma sikat kay tinungpa or pinapisan na ka ti may isang tao. Kadagos nga ti kunatayo, you are violating my human right. Actually, gusto ka siguro at some point na DJ pinang ka papispis mo katit you know, you can do what you want but you know, there's a limit. So do kumamot ti saktan na katipadam nga tao, is it absolute that it is a human right violation? Yung no ti kayarigan na ti pangi dasaram ket constitutional is it a constitutional right? The answer is no. Kasi ti ngamin constitutional right or nga embodied in our Bill of Rights is only our protection against abuses of the state or the government, abuses of the state or the government represented by public officials, public employees, officers, and law enforcers. So noti kumanang papispis kanyam ket private individual. It is a misnomer madinaan nga gusto nga pangyarigan it's already automatically a violation of your Bill of Rights saan nga kasi absat. Kaya DJ no wagat dito nga aming Bill of Rights tayo which is embodied in our constitution. It's our protection as citizens against abuses of the government or the state. Okay, government or the state. Siguro, DJ nga human right violation, it is a violation of your statutory right. Like for example, DJ Kuma, na dinangran na ka, so it can be a violation of the revised penal code, particularly no kuma naganan ti serious physical injury. Okay, so DJ Mati kayat ko nga lawlawagan kasi nung amin kada digiti makita nga panakay dangran ti pada nga tao dagos nga kunatayo nga it's a violation of my constitutional right. Okay, so haan kasi DJ ngamin dating ngamin anatayo constitutional right nga ibagbaga tayo which is embodied in our Bill of Rights are actually our protection as citizens against abuses of the state or the government. Okay, so siguro DJ nga panakabuso is only a violation of your statutory right. Okay, so no statutory right ko na ngamin digita rights that were promulgated by the lawmaking body. Okay, which is our Congress. And also it might come from natural right because it is your right also to be acknowledged by everybody to be morally good. Is it morally good no kung masikap dangran nakatipada matao? The answer is no. Okay, so because all of us really have that right to life, dignity, and self-development, that is part of your natural right. Okay, so yun. Kaya DJ Matiket kung malawlawagan kasi it is common mistake na nung dati pa nakadangran tayo, automatic nga we accorded to a violation of our constitutional right. Kasi the human rights tayo, it does not only come from our constitutional right, which is in our Bill of Rights, 22. Yan 22 sections in our Constitution. Okay, so hindi. Pwede rin yung human right na yan will come from your natural right and the other right which is the statutory right. Okay, so DJ no kwasir sources of human rights. So it's not only coming from our Bill of Rights.
And I would want to focus on the natural rights of every citizen because may saderto kaliti importante siguro nga kayat nga ilawlaw ga abogado kas pagarigan ti may nga tao ket kayat na iti agnegosyo inquiry operation. But because of some restrictions and prohibitions issued by government, adadali kitay kunati yung saan tayo nga makopapan kas pagarigam na ito'y bababasit because there are many types of quarry operators. Dali kitay ako natin ado iti osarandang equipments. They could able to provide the machineries that is very essential in the operation of their quarry operation. Whereas dagiti mababasit nga kasla isudat mapapaidaman gapong orta dagitoy ket ti paningi imperser ti gobyerno di quarry operation to is the requirements must be also in consonance to that of the requirements diti nadakkel nga operator. Is that also a violation of human rights by this individuals who want to engage in quarry operation very small when it started na kumanos pagarigan?
Kadetang punto at nukwasir, okay, we really have these laws that governs the operations of quarry. So no ti linteg kat nangis nagiti pagalurutan, so we really do not have, we have nothing to do but to obey. So no ti kunanag kat dagitoy ang dagitoy quarry operations, you should meet this requirement. So we have nothing to do whether you're big or not, you need to follow. Okay, so the question, is it a violation of human rights? The answer is no. If the law provides us guidelines that we need to follow. No, I mean, kung nata iti human rights is actually there is a dadagiti banag nga igbabaen iti linteg kat adaditi kabukbukudan tayo nga interpretasyon. Iti linteg nga in such a way nga dagiti pada tayo nga babasit ket may langi babain adan tayo ti kabukbukudan nga interpretasyon nga may langi dagiti kalintegan dagiti babasit ngem no ti linteg ket nang ipaay iti naganan ti paganurutan nga we need to follow nga dito nga classification is very important. Okay, very important kin nailanad itilinteg. Okay, so is it a form of human rights violation? Para kanyak saan kasi damit dagiti nailanad nga paganurutan ngem no deti ti gobyerno mismo itihan nga sumurot ka deti paglintegan nga imbaga namet nga wan iti nagdumaan tinaktil ken basi. So that's violation of human rights. Particularly economic rights.
Kaslakas dyan ti kahit nga imply abogado ka po ta ti kayat di dyan nga regulasyon niya paulag ti gobyerno ket no anya iti comply di iti dadrakkel nga quarry operators kas jamet iti comply di iti small time in fact di iti mangrogrog kumapel ang quarry operators nga ti panagkila to is it discriminatory or kasla di saan tayo nga maipaayam ti ostong kalimtegan nga kasmet iti maipapay a kalimtegan biti nadakkel ko mga quarry operators kaslakas diyo kumatiket ti asawen.
Among ngamin sir dito ngamin tayo linteg tayo, it really originates from dagiti law-making bodies. So from there okay, so isudapay lang puma in their law-making activity, they already came up with the they should not be discriminatory na sense. So as not to, kasi timat lang obra dagiti dagiti implementors tayo is to implement the law. So parang kunak no adda dagiti pag no awan ije paganurutan nga mang-classify dagiti quarry operators. So in the part of the implementors, they should not classify because they are not told to do so as to the law that was created. Ngam no ti law nang create iti nananay classification kadagiti operators. So dagiti operators, they are only there to follow the law. They cannot do anything but to follow the law.
Okay, so because the intention of the law is to regulate the operation of quarry and at the same time protection of environment. That is why everybody must comply with the intention of the law. May ipanggap iti dijay. Okay, anyway, abogado ngamin at dala sentimiento iti small time quarry operators nga kasla no mabalbalin gaputa ng mangrogrogida pelaeng may kanda ko may special consideration compared to that of the bigger quarry operators tapos di kastigit mangrogida ko ma. But anyway, because of that explanation, siguro maawatan mo at dito'y agdingdingin ka dito, itinito ka dito, dito'y kaipapanan na, dito'y regulation that is being imposed by government in the operation of quarry. Iti quarry operation. Now, may panggap ka dito is statutory right niya kung natin, abogado. Can we expound further on this? Because makila tayong masapol nga may ilalawag karigiti apong nga dumdumig kada tayo may ipanggap iti dito porque importante para kadakwada nga maamwanda. Ken may ilalawag kadakwada abogado, please.
Okay, so nung amin ko na tayo human rights, very broad in a sense. Kasi dito it encompasses our civil rights, political rights, it can be our economic rights, social rights, cultural rights. So there are a lot of aspects of a person's life that are covered. Ita't the question tayo is that are these rights or aspects of one's life covered in our laws? So kung na tayo, DJ kalintagan tayo, human rights natin would come from different sources. Kasi kasi kung nakita, it may come from a natural right, it can come from a constitutional right, and lastly, it may come from a statutory right. So, itastan, di nga rod, kung nakita ti kung right to life, ti talintagan tayo nga agbyag, kadeti nga lubong, okay, saan nga rod, ti ti paggapuan ng human right tayo dito So, according to these three sources, okay, kalintagan tayong agbyag, it does not require constitutional right, okay, or statutory. Kasi that is natural to us. Diba, umangas, in order to live, do we still need a legislation or a law? The answer is no. Okay, so that is already a natural right. But they are unwritten, but then again, they prevail as norms of the society. Okay, so I hope that is clear to us. Tatan in time at iti another source which is our constitutional right. So dating baga kita nga those are the rights embodied in our Bill of Rights and the Constitution tayo. So no kita mi Article 3, if I'm not mistaken, it's Article 3 of the Constitution, nandun yung ating Bill of Rights which contain our constitutional right. Okay, that is conferred to us by the Constitution or which cannot be modified or taken away by any lawmaking body. Etong pangatlo kasi, yung statutory right that I have mentioned earlier, these are the rights which are provided by law, promulgated by the lawmaking body, which may consequently be abolished by the same body. So, kasla kumang, di nga statutory right kaya Reagan na example. Then di ko anti-drug law. That is a statutory. Okay, statutory law. Kasi it was only created to regulate. Okay, regulate the use of drugs. So the question tayo, is it all drugs illegal? The answer is no. Okay, because drugs are even used for medical purposes. So, ngayon, nakita ti lawmaking body tayo nga the abuse of the use of this particular drug, like for example, marijuana. So, nakita nga madi, panagusar iti marijuana. So, what will they do? They regulated it. So, they included it as part of the prohibited drugs under the anti-drug law. So, that is statutory law. So, di ba, nung kumama-observar yun, there is now a call around the world nga to legalize the use of marijuana. So in other countries, they already legalize it. But then again, in our country, it is through a statutory law, which is the anti-drug law, which included marijuana as a prohibited drug. So in our country, if you possess marijuana, that would be prohibited. Okay, so that is what we are referring to as a statutory right.
Nga po, abogado, medyo kasla deti magmakante ti askrim omon onig omim imas sa dito nga discussion teo kadito data nga panangiladawan teo kanang explain teo ano anya dali ti makonko ng human rights of individual nga saan niya maminsang kumati presentation to because dito ikat masapol dito panangi-elaborate and pa ito emphasis ka dito datang pagkakategorya ano anya dito na dumaduma klase ti human rights of every individual. Ituloy ito abogado dito nga discussion may panggap pa kanila dua pa yung component ti human rights nga masapol nga may ilalawag ka dito kailan tiyo kalpasan man pa nga lawatan tayo dito pagsapulan Manipod Technical Studio.
Sika Ken Tilinteg.
Aksyon! Radyo! Kung nasaan ang aksyon, naroon ang balita. Ito ang aksyon, 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 radyo, aksyon, radyo.
Bueno, kakailanti oras to na alas 2:55. Engineer
San Miguel Pale Pilsen. Sarap laging kasama.
Ang balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. Maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Sapsapulen! Sarsaraken ti imas nga nakairwaman. Max's Restaurant, masarakan iti Robinson's Place Ilocos, aglukat manipod alas 10 ti bigat, agingga iti alas 9 ti rabii. Maramanan laeng ijay Max's Restaurant, ti agmaymaysa nga sarap to the bones, Max's Fried Chicken, kaya nagkakaimas nga putahda, akare-kare, ken crispy pata. Masarakan pa yen, dagit agkakaimas nga produkto ti Densius, ti sizzling steak, ken teriyaki boy, ijay matlaeng Max's Restaurant, Robinson's, Ilocos. Bilao nga pang pamilya man, wenno pang barkada, adaan ni Densius, itinidumduma nga palabok, pinaputok na pansit, ken Pinoy spaghetti. Agiserbi ti teriyaki boy, ti sushi, akas Philly cheesesteak, ken California maki. Adapay iti ebi tempura, ken beef teppanyaki. Kastamet ti sizzling steak, agiserbida iti beef belly rice, chicken steak, ken pork steak. Anyapay tururayan nyo. Intayo ni J. Max's Restaurant, Robinson's Place, Ilocos, para iti at adupay nga putahe nga intay pagsasangwan. Sapsapulen, sarsaraken ti imas nga nakairwaman, Max's Restaurant, Robinson's Place, Ilocos.
Sa panahon ngayon, kau ba'y sigurado? Kau ba'y protektado? Ang pamilya ay i-shield mo.
Laban sa bakterya,
i-shield mo.
Labanan pati virus, i-shield mo.
Shield Bat Soap. Patay ang 99.9% of bacteria and virus tested. Bilib ang mga eksperto sa Philippine Nurses Association.
Sa sakit protektado,
i-shield mo.
Pamilya'y protektado, i-shield mo.
Shield Bat Soap. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS. Narito na ang mga nakasubok ng iCured Coffee 18-in-1 at iCured 750mg capsule.
Ako po si Danilo Valera, taga Dolores Abra, 38 years old. Mataas po ang aking uric acid at hirap ako sa pagtulog sa gabi dahil sumasakit ang aking mga kasukasuan. Narinig ko sa radyo na magandang panlinis sa loob ng katawan ng iCure Capsule 750mg. 1 week pa lang akong gumagamit, umayos na ang aking pagtulog at naging normal ang aking pagdumi nung sinabayan ko ng pag-inom ng iCured Coffee 18-in-1. Kaya kayo mga kababayan ko, hindi kayo magsisisi sa pag-inom ng iCured Coffee 18-in-1. Maganda siyang panlinis ng katawan.
Kaya bili na ng iCured Coffee 18-in-1 at iCured 750mg capsule.
Starwax, Starwax, wax. Starwax, Starwax, wax. Always remember, sa paglinis, pag
#1 Floorwax. Adaan waterproof formula. Sibukan man iti danom, agsubliti sila piti datar.
Star Wax, Tintang na to the max, max, max.
Starwax Floorwax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Naglipa na ang mga papaya soaps. Napansin nyo ba mga girls and guys? Aminin, gusto nyo rin pumuti. Sa dinami-dami ng papaya soaps na makikita nyo sa groceries, may isang namumukod tanging White Rose Papaya. Mula sa White Rose, dahil hindi lang papaya extracts ang ingredient nito, meron ding vitamin B3. Nakikita ito sa mga mamahaling mga serums na kilalang nagpapabilis ng pagpapaputi ng balat. Kaya naman ang White Rose Papaya, clinically proven magpaputi in as early as 7 days. With regular use, papaya puti, papaya fast. Yan ang White Rose Papaya.
iCure Coffee 18-in-1. iCure Coffee 18-in-1.
Magandang araw, ako si Sefa Galang, taga Cabugao, Ilocos Sur. Dati po akong nahihirapan sa pagtulog at hirap sa pagdumi. Inirepair po itong iCure 18-in-1 ng kaibigan ko at sa loob lang 3 araw na pag-inom ng iCure 18-in-1 ay bumalik ang aking magandang pagtulog at naging normal din ang aking pagdumi. Kaya salamat sa iCure 18-in-1.
iCure Coffee 18-in-1.
Si Mommy at si Washing Machine believe sa Pride Washing Machine Detergent.
Hello, Washi!
Hello, Mommy!
Laundry day na naman! Ready ka na sa mancha, chocolate, putik, libag?
Kaya yan ang Pride Washing Machine Detergent. May triple stain-away formula. Tanggal ang makapit, madikit, at malupit na dumit mancha. Easy ang labada.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon.
All you need is pride. All you need is pride.
Pride Detergent, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Sika Ken Tilinteg.
Okay, maraming salamat, Engineer. At dan 57 minutos nga napalabasan na oras tayong alas 2. Itinato nga malen ti programa tayo. Dati kami na po may isang cellphone tayo. Iso latagan na iti issues nga mapagsasaritaan tayo. Nga naipunganay ka diti makon ka na nga human rights. Nalpasto na po jay umuna. And jay may kadwa ken may katlo mapamtayon iti may kapat nga portion of our discussion which is goals of human rights. Kas maobserbaram ti apo dito nga panilalwag ni Atty. Kid Castro is very interesting no sa din no ket no intayo October ket samtay unay nga ma-exercise dito human rights tayo in a proper manner. Intayo interpretaran dito estilo ken wagas nga panakailalawag na may basar ti may isang abogado in the person of Atty. Kid Castro. Sumapantoy na po ti may kapat nga aspeto dito nga discussion ti about human rights. The goals of human rights no anyada kadi dagiti kunati apong kalikagom when no diti kunati yung panggap na iti konstitusyon nga nilatag kaditoy ang kalimtigan dagiti tattao ken kastamitan ti estado. Apo abogado, please.
Okay, sir, thank you manen. Sakbay nga intay we proceed with the next big question you, sir. Tapno na lawlawag siguro ti panakaawat ti may panggap kadagiti paggapwanan dagiti human rights tayo pakabsat. Kung nakaroon no kumatay kayat tayo ti right to life kumbaga. Aya ket beta ket is actually a human right. Kalimtagan tayo nga agbyag. So does it require a constitution to have that right? The answer is no. It is only a natural right. So tingamin natural right kabsat, it's coming from a natural law or God-given rights. So kalintagan tayo magbiag, it's a God-given right. So ante masapol itilinteg. Ito tanumot kas pagarigan da tayo ket no kayat tayo iti protection. Okay, as against abuses of the government or the state. Kas pagarigan ko man da tayo ket na involved tayo iti may isang sitwasyon nga ti partido na involved ket dagiti agaan iti gobyerno. So like dagiti kuma law enforcers, no kumada ti maiwayat nga may isang tawag na ti operation. Okay? Warrant. Search warrant or may isang warrant of arrest kanya tayo. So DJ no kwa ti right tayo paggapuanan na would be from our constitutional right. Okay? Right against self-incrimination, right to yung warrant, right against warrantless arrest. So at jay Bill of Rights tayo kaabsat. Inatanumot na tayo pumakit may isa tayong babae nga adda dagiti partners tayo kadiji partner tayo ket adda dagiti pang abuso na kanya tayo, di ba? Dagiti mapaspasama nga kasjay. So is it required nga ti pangkitaan tayo ti kalintegan tayo it's constitutional right? The answer is no, kasi nga ro ti constitutional right tayo naka-focus iti abuses of the government or the state against us citizens. Itatan di nga rod panang bugbog ti may isang partner tayo kanya tayo anang nga rod met ti pakakitaam nga right. It would be more particular ni statutory right, which is the example of this statutory right is our Violence Against Women and Their Children's Act. Okay, no si kakumamat kate ubing ti na dangran, we have this what we call child protection law. So the ado dagiti paggapuan iti kalintagan tayo kas may nga tao. Okay, so with that, JC Maro no sir, no anya ti kasatay tasayin sir, ti question.
What goals of human rights, Abogado?
Okay, so we really into these kinds of advocacy, which is the human rights education, in order for us to provide knowledge and skills. Okay, yung mga human rights and mechanisms for, of course, the protection of each one of us, as well as acquiring proper skills for us to be able to apply in our daily life. Kasi aming arami din tayo, adaan tayo iti kalintigan, but then again, we should always be reminded that we have the law that we need to follow. Of course, we will be able to, through human rights education, mabalin nga ma-develop tayo tinatanay nga values, attitudes, and behavior. Okay? Which, of course, in enforcing our values, attitudes, and behavior, we always uphold human rights. Kaslang kumat, digiti cultural rights of our indigenous people, diba? Dagiti pamati da, nga adat kay kabukbukudan da nga pamati. So although it is not aligned with our values or attitudes, but then again, we need to respect them. Okay, so lastly is that we have to, it encompass itong human rights education natin, it encompasses action or taking action in order to defend and promote human rights. Okay, so adaan tayo, dagiti natanay nga knowledge and skills, kastamit din iti values and attitudes, but most importantly is we should always keep in mind that we have to put it into action in order for us to defend and promote human rights.
And Abogado, to sum it all or summarize your presentation about human rights based on various situation kunato. Dagito itatang insight tayo paglimtigan. Is it enough for us now to be protected of possible abuses committed by government, and at the same time detoy kunato are we exercising the rights guaranteed by our Constitution so that we will be synchronizing all of this to be a productive citizen of the Republic of the Philippines?
So actually, itong natin sir, yung the concepts of Bill of Rights, okay, so which is embodied in our Philippine Constitution, are actually a list of the important rights that are provided to us citizens of our country. Okay, so this is actually intended to protect the rights of every individual against possible infringement or abuses from public officials. Okay, so yun. Kasi we all know that the government has the power to regulate, okay, the actions of its citizens. But then again, despite having that power, they should also be guided accordingly with the Bill of Rights. Na in the exercise of their regulation, they should also respect our human rights.
Okay.
Kasi as we all know, kasi no, when you talk about regulation, kasi no kami na the regulation iti anatayo, we take it negatively. Kasi iti panag it's already an act of curtailment of our freedom. Okay, kasi lang kuma iti freedom of our expression. Okay, freedom to do what we want. Okay, so if the government will have that power to us, so this is prone to abuses. Okay, so when it is being abused, of course, that would also prevent people from doing what they want. Di ba? Kasi day sir, pakainarigan na data. Okay, so siyempre no, dati iti regulasyon iti gobyerno napintas no iti pag deta nga regulasyon ket para iti pagsayatan iti kadwan. Ngem no deta nga regulasyon will be abused by the government, and then that would not be helpful. Iso nga dan inikan na tayo mat iti linteg iti protection against these possible abuses coming from the government or the state represented by public officials, law enforcers, and the like. Apo.
Apo, abogado, there are reactions nga naidaron kalato iti cellphone tayo. Ni kadi Attorney Castro is a human rights lawyer. Kuna na dito eh.
Actually, I am not working with any. Kasi dito nga min question sir, it's just ano siya kayarigan na may isang advocate. It's not I am not the I really do not know how you define what human rights lawyer is. Okay, so in the law wala namang nagde-define who are considered to be a human rights lawyer. Kasi when we took the bar, we also take all of the subjects. So we did not it's only the person who will be who himself will be identifying to be a human rights lawyer. Kasi siguro ang isip niya is he might be thinking that I am working with the Commission on Human Rights. The answer is no.
Baka kasi tigat na sa wala.
I'm only an advocate of human rights.
Actually, apo texter ni Attorney El Reneo Kid R. Castro is a professor College of Criminal Justice Education. Siguro di lang nang ibagam na di jay kaniti teror iti pana-explain tayo, and the issue that we are now discussing this afternoon ket may ipanggip lang iti human rights. Other than being a professor College of Criminal Justice Education, he's an account officer at the Development Bank of the Philippines and director for Region 1 Philippine Association of Intellectual Disabilities Incorporated, a non-profit organization. Anya ti grupo tayo nga Philippine Association of Intellectual Disabilities. Is this an organization involving disabled? Ganun ba ng kwa dito Apo Abogado?
When sir. Actually, dito yung invitation, dito kasingsin ko nga da eskwela na iti for this special child. For the special children, kumbaga dito ti another sir. And also, I humbly say na I really have that background because I have my master's in Master of Arts in Education, major in Special Education from the Graduate School of MMSU, sir. And he invited me to become one of the advocates of this non-profit organization.
So other than that, we are also a professor of the College of Law at Northwestern University. Attorney, nga po dadalig ito nang idaw na interactions na in our Facebook. interesting topiko Attorney El Reneo Kid Ruiz Castro from No Entries. Kunana na ito ultimate picture na get may isang balasang attorney. Mila Felipe watching po kunana. Lily Geb watching your attorney while we are on our way home to Paway, Ilocos Norte. Nagigiti reactions nga naawat tayo. Kada ito yung programa tayo iti dito yung malem na. So other than that, we are also an employee of the Development Bank of the Philippines sa Lawag City. Anyang division no kanila, attorney, in the Development Bank of the Philippines?
Well, sir, bali, lending. Lawag Lending Center na makuha, sir. I'm happy to say or to inform to our listeners that I am the account officer of the Big Three projects of the province of Ilocos Norte. So, yung account officer, we are the loan provider of the Big Three projects of the province, and also we are the ones who provided financial assistance to LGU Marcos for the construction of its multi-purpose hall, and also with the public market of Pasukin and Pagudpud.
Okay. So, very instrumental dito tinagbalan niya papel tayo kadito yung proyekto iti probinsya most especially the Big Three projects ti Marcos Stadium panakaibangon ti Barbarong Marcos Stadium tayo iti Dapayan Center that we see its empathic stature aglalalo ket dito ti may bilang data kangatuan nga building at the heart of the city, and that expansion iti provincial capital. So Development Bank of the Philippines pala iti ng finance dito So anya ti marikrek nato because of the stature of these projects that is being funded by the Development Bank of the Philippines. As the accountant, ganun ba? Abogado na
officer,
account officer, karigiti na nga projects. And in Marcos, of course, pakita tayo, summit nga municipal hall dito, kaslamit lang multi kadakkel na nga munisipyo, ti ilite nga Marcos, abogado kung kunada nga rin na ko.
One, sir, kasi na po naikanta yung matitigon daw ay we explained we presented our loan products with these local government units, and fortunately they all were also encouraged to avail of our loan services. But actually this is also to give an opportunity for each of our local government units na do not fear about have your projects be financed by a bank. Kasi ngamin, di namin panunutan ti kadwan, lalo dagiti citizens. Okay, dagiti umili, kat no, dagiti may isang proyekto, kat na through the financing is through loan, they have negative connotation, especially dito lugar tayo nga Ilocos Norte. Namu tayo nga dagiti Ilocano, kat medyo nasalimat-mat. But then again, you cannot progress as a country or in your respective locality if you are not going to improve your existing infrastructures. So awamot dagiti maguyugoy nga umay ag-invest kadeti may isang lugar no awamot dagiti nan-anay nga napintas ng infrastruktura. May kadwa dagiti panagmina dagiti materyales. So imagine when that project was started way back in 2019. So, years has passed, ni mina, amin, dagiti magatang, but then again, we remain to be, we keep the interest as low as possible. So, kasi na po, nangat-ngato pa inflation as against interest rate. So, kung nadangar dagiti, that mga opisyal nakajakpat da. So, that I hope and pray that the mindset of the people towards LGUs availing loan financing from banks would be mabaliwan kasi naaros pa yun kadagiti sa baling probinsya gaputa we have that kind of mindset nga nung panagkita tayo sa timesang proyekto is true loan negative ti panagkita tayo kapuki ti panagbayad tayo ti interest nung pampanunutan tayo ti interest ket mapantungot lang iti gobyerno iti nanumo a bangko mi ket may samat nga gobyerno.
Okay, Abogado, we are speaking about LGUs or government for that matter. Since dati apo iti Development Bank of the Philippines being an account officer, mabalin bang ang mga bailment kaliti of the same loan that we offered to government like LGUs to that of the small and medium scale entrepreneurs, Abogado?
Actually, in our locality, sir, we are proud to say na adadagiti small and medium enterprises who already availed of our services. But then again, because of lack of manpower, we instead of going to directly to the small and medium enterprise owners, we have it through cooperatives. So in Ilocos Norte, particularly, we have our partner farmer cooperatives na we have assisted or we provided assistance like yung 0% interest. Okay, so we provided that to our farmers cooperatives. Meron nga tayong binigyan 30 million. So with Bacar Multipurpose Co-op, may 30 million sila. With Salbang San Agustin, they have 10 million. Okay, we also have Sanghera Santo Niño in Banna and Rising Sun Multipurpose Cooperative both in Banna, 5 million each. So at 0% po yon na binigay ng bangko, and they are going to extend that money, okay, to their farmer members. So that is just one of the many. Although we have actually dito nga sa lugar natin with Ilocos Norte, we are still behind as to the yung standing ng ating mga cooperatives kasi dito sa Ilocos Sur they are already billionaires, and we are proud to say that we have already extended almost 1 billion, okay, to our cooperatives in Ilocos Sur. So hopefully in the future we will be able to also have that figures in our province in Ilocos Norte kasi magkaiba kasi sir ang mindset ng mga dito sa atin as against our Ilocos Sur counterparts kasi dun sa Ilocos Sur they are more receptive, okay, yung sa they are more receptive into availing of loans no kunam nga adadating nga programa iti gobyerno, they apply immediately, no questions asked, mag-apply na sila for their farmer members in the respective cooperatives. Dito kasi sa Ilocos, we need to explain, okay, further to the officials and as to the members because they think that availing alone would only put their cooperatives into oblivion. So parang inisip nila na parang inaano lang natin yung co-op natin. Okay, na parang utang tayo para malugi. Okay, yung ating cooperative. But no. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to change that mindset of the people.
I remember very well, Abogado, parang it's a partnership of the Development Bank of the Philippines and various cooperatives, kooperatibang nang avail kaliti programa tayo. DJ sa akin, di taga Ilocos Sur nagpepeso, di nagbaling niya bilyonaryo paket din niya cooperative. And we observe, Abogado, nga dito ket cooperatives lang ti nang itilam tayo, farmers organization. How about kas pagarigan in the province of Ilocos Norte as long as they are registered cooperatives, coconut cooperative like in the municipality of Pagodpod, can they avail or are they qualified to also avail of this program by the Development Bank of the Philippines?
Actually, at nakasta nga programa tayo sir for coconut farmers. Because our programs are actually developmental in nature. So if we have farmers, rice farmers, We also have for coconut farmers. If they wish to avail, they can just contact me or the office para we can process.
Okay. Okay, going back to the original presentation of this program, which is about human rights, abogado, I think mabanin tayo nga i-face tunto dito yung presentation tayo because it is indeed very, very interesting for our listeners and viewers to know in the exercise of their human rights to be an instrument of progress by way of exercising their human rights in a more productive and progressive manner. And thank you very much for the opportunity, Abogado. Hopefully, we'll be meeting you in person in your office. Tap na tiket makatulong tayo because we see your big role in progress as you have already mentioned that you gayam iti parang account executive in the construction of the big 3 projects in the province of Ilocos Norte and the big municipal building in the municipality of Marcos and the big public market in the municipality of Pagudpud. Hopefully nga dadamit na iti maawis tayo nga SMMEs nga makabel ka dito yung programa tiyo in the development bank of the Philippines like the coconut industry. Agsipod tamakita tayo nga very productive meten iti coconut production in the province of Ilocos Norte. Gaputa nag-evolve meten. It's not only about production but also the utilization of dito coconut tayo nga maaramid iti naduma-duma mga klase iti produkto po abogado. At sabi ko mata ma-introduce tayo iti development bank of the Philippines nga mabalan niya tulungan tayo met iti coconut farmers cooperative in the municipality of Pagudpud. Lastly, abogado may ipanggap ka dito discussion tayo about human rights. So adda ka dito makon ko na mapilpili nga rombeng nga maabdalan iti human rights based kaditi kung nato yung classification of human rights that you have already mentioned a while ago.
Okay. So kadita nga question sir, actually all of us human rights should always be part of everyone's education. So it's not only limited to our administrators of justice like law enforcers, lawyers. Okay, we have also our other professionals which include social workers, yung ating mga organizations, associations, mga women's organizations. But definitely, ikunak na ro dun sir nga it's human rights should always be part of everyone's education. Kasi iti na-mention, iti characteristics of human rights, it is actually inherent to all of us. It is not only granted to only a few person, but all of us. And also it is fundamental in nature because as you exist as a human, it follows, it coexists with you, your human rights. Okay, so, and also it is inalienable. It cannot be taken away against you. Okay, and no person has the right to deprive your human rights, okay, for any other reason. Okay, another thing also that I want to emphasize is that it is imprescriptible. It does not prescribe. It cannot be lost. Okay, from you as long as you live. Nga nga si bibiyag ka, deta nga human rights at dalataking ka. And it can never be divisible. Nga kunata yung nga mabaling nga magudgudwa. Okay, it is not capable of being divided. Nga gapo tabay sa nga pobre, gudwa mo tentay kalintagam iti balbalan iti lintag. Okay, nga mabaling nga kasijay. And it's also universal wherever you go. Whether you are in the Philippines or in the other countries, human rights is universal in application. Okay, irrespective of your origin. No, kasi isa nga, deti kung makikita tayo, may isa nga Badjaw. Okay, di kalin taganti may sa Badjaw, kin may isa nga Ilocano, di Ilocos Norte, regardless. Okay, the human rights application is universal in application. Okay, irrespective of one's origin, status, or condition. Okay, and last, it is interdependent. Nga deti human rights itong timaysa, it is dependent with the other. Okay, so nga kayo importante nga itong galmay sa kadata you will respect each other's human rights. So ilang hopefully kunak na rod sir kadetoy kan nga gundaway itikit kita kunak I cannot be able to discuss everything because if we are going to discuss this sa amin it took us a whole semester in order for us to discuss human rights. But then again, I hope today I was able to impart knowledge about an overview of what human rights all about.
Okay, Abogado, really it is an admirable presentation about human rights from a very knowledgeable lawyer at that we could not imagine the extent of human rights of every individual based on your explanation and identification of those types of human rights of every individual. Very interesting indeed. Kaya't sabi ko mata, saan nga rito iti umuna, ken maudi nga panikin naman may kingkapabagaw na may ipanggip iti human rights but in some other occasions or some other day iti programa ito nga sikaken itilinteg. But let me mention the other viewers in our Facebook. Nagboy-boya ka na tayo, kinang dingdingig ang pabagado from Ma'am Gladys Sobe of Honolulu, Hawaii. Agboy-boya ka na tayo programa tayo. Aloha, watching from Honolulu, Hawaii, USA. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Gladys Sobe. Rexy Gwen Galisa, watching from Bacara. Good afternoon, Attorney El Reneo. Amam mo siguro dito as a friend, abogado or estudyante tayo. Good afternoon, kunamit ni Ma'am Bergie Jarvis, dalan sa pelang dito Pilipinas, ang agsubli jay London. And lastly, po abogado, dito yung cellphone tayo. Nice topic and excellent presentation. Kunana dito Action Lando. Congratulations, attorney. Kunana dito. So with that, attorney, maragsangan unay nga nagbalin niya guest kayo iti dito programa for a very interesting topic that we have discussed and explained to our viewers and to our listeners. And with that, abogado, maraming salamat. God bless po and mabuhay po kayo.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Lando. Thank you.
Welcome po. Okay, di dya po ti nakabuklan ti programa ito yung malem na no salin na po nasang ilitayo ni Attorney El Reneo Kid R. Castro. May isang professor ti College of Criminal Justice Education and account officer IT Development Bank of the Philippines. Kas na yung ganya po iso na ti bali account officer ti panaka ipaay ti loan ti provincial government for the construction of the DAPAYAM, extension ti provincial capital, construction of the new Marcos Stadium, and municipal hall nga nakadaktakkel nga munisipyo J. Marcos under the administration of Mayor Antonio Mariano. Being an account officer of the Development Bank of the Philippines, he is also a director for Region 1 Philippine Association for Intellectual Disabilities Incorporated, a non-profit organization. He is also a member of the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Council 2 in Ilocos Norte. And with that, agyaman taken kwa na, iti panitad na iti gundaway, pari iti yung programa tiyo, itang Domingo, sikaken tilinteg. Iti nagan ni Attorney El Reneo Kid Castro. Itinagan pa ni Station Manager Attorney Nick Malasig ken ni Engineer J.R. Sidera. Tuwi kaaksyon nyo ni idanon ka dito nga programa Action Rolando C. Maraming salamat and God bless po sa inyo lahat.
Sika Ken Tilinteg.